Hi everyone, it is such a pleasure to join you on the Yoni Egg journey. Although I can't be there in person today, I'm very glad that I got a chance to play with my favorite medium, film. So I hope to continue to stay engaged with you as you move along this journey, and if there's any way we can be in touch in the future, please reach out to me. We're going to be talking about womb wellness on a variety of levels. First, the anatomy of the womb. What is the womb? The womb is our center. It is our seat. It is the place from where we come. Physically, it includes our reproductive organs. It also includes our digestive organs, like our intestines. When we think about the womb health, we consider not only the physical space, but also energetically. Energetically, the womb consists of our root chakra and solar plexus. Emotionally, all of our chakras are aligned to take care of the messages that we get from the earth. If that makes sense. Consider that earth energy is channeled through our root chakra and all the way through along our spine to our crown chakra. All along the way, the earth energy can support us in life. Some things that can support us in maintaining this balance of earth energy and that flow can be considering the 4 pillars of health. These are the 4 main things that are going to hold you down when it comes to maintaining a proper wellness and health. Oxygen, water, movement, and reducing stress. The way that I like to look at each of these helps me rethink how I think about my health. Oxygen. How much are you breathing throughout your day? Are you doing some physical activity that requires you to pull in more oxygen? What about water? Are you intaking enough water for your body? Some people try to get in a gallon a day. Some people simply 8 glasses, which is half of a gallon. Movement. Movement not only includes physical activity, but actually how your system is moving, how your energy is moving. So the types of foods that you consume, do they move through your system? Are they high in fiber, high in nutrients? Or are they low in fiber, low in energy, and don't move through your system as well? Movement also has to do with how you hold onto emotions. What types of emotions do you allow to move through you? What types of emotions do you nurture? And finally, reducing stress. If reducing stress is one way to have a more balanced life, sign me up. Reducing stress can impact our lives tremendously. Sometimes, some of us like to make it harder on ourselves, but naturally as humans, we want to flow like water and find the easiest solution to things. So as we connect more with the earth energy and with our priorities being rooted in the 4 pillars of health, we can more easily address those imbalances as they come up and maintain our overall health. Now, the womb, particularly as women, gives us a golden tool to support us in developing insight to how we're feeling. For example, the time of menstruation, the time of our moon cycle. This is when many women experience premenstrual syndromes, PMS. And these emotions are actually things that we have been ignoring, that at this time when our system is cleansing, when we're menstruating, they actually resurface again. And in the purity of that state of being a menstruating woman, you can actually address those feelings because there's power in that state. There's clarity in that state. And sometimes it doesn't feel like that, but there are tools to support us in getting more clear. For example, we're also thinking about, we're thinking about the womb and the menstrual cycle particularly as a tool for detoxing. So simply when we drink a glass of water, we are detoxing. Simply by eating fruit, we are detoxing. And when we're menstruating, we are detoxing. Our blood flow is releasing any waste, anything that it doesn't need during that time. And so emotions commonly come through with them. Let's go back to energy. The throat chakra is a tool for us to use in expressing ourselves. And often this area can become weak when we do not express ourselves. So cleansing can also take the form of speaking out those things that are bothering us, those things that we're excited about, and can support us in cleansing our wombs. Also, the pineal gland. This is our higher source connection. This is our intuition. This is really linked to that gut emotion that is seated in our womb. And so the pineal gland can actually be dulled by certain toxins that are attracted to that gland and can dull the senses of it. So being mindful of the types of food that we consume and the types of water that we consume can also support us in making more clear that intuitiveness that we have naturally. And so during our menstrual cycle, when we're having certain symptoms as a sign of the onset of our cycle, where we're feeling maybe more moody, more sensitive, more vulnerable, having certain cravings, wanting to do things our own way. It's important to be mindful of those signals and respond to them accordingly so that we can have a happy menstrual cycle and make the most of this powerful healing time. So a couple of things that you can do to support yourself in detoxing is simply by drinking water, drinking fruits, eat vegetables, whole grains, legumes, and avoid processed foods and sugary foods as well as caffeine. When thinking about our menstrual health, there are also herbs and spices that can help ease our our discomfort during our cycles. So if you're experiencing cravings, that's a sign that the system is releasing whatever you're actually craving. Because it's being flushed out through the blood, it's also being a signal sent for a craving for that. So if you do happen to crave fatty foods and it's around that time when you're going to have your cycle, instead of going to that, actually drink liquids. Make this a time where you, at the onset of your cycle, instead of drinking something not good for you, this is a good time to drink nourishing teas. Ginger is a plant that can help ease cramps. So simply chewing on a piece of fresh ginger or pickled ginger can support you with that, as well as eating fresh fruit. And also anti-inflammatory teas. So turmeric is a great food and root that you can use for anti-inflammation. So using that can support you in reducing the inflammation that may be caused by the onset of your cycle. I've noticed when I take care of myself during that first day of the onset of my cycle, where I drink more water, do relaxing activities, then my cycle is much more smooth and calm. So even emotionally, if you're able to journal, writing down, or talk to someone that can support you in getting your emotions out, that's also a great way to support yourself in cleansing. So outside of cleansing, the vagina is an organ that needs to be replenished, and so the nutrients that we can offer our womb can really just maintain our overall health for the longevity. And some foods that you can eat to support your overall vaginal health: pure cranberry juice, not sweetened. It will taste tart. This can support you with antioxidants. It can also help with fighting urinary tract infections, and it is great for your heart, immune system, and it also has antioxidants. Greek yogurt or kefir has good bacteria that can support overall vaginal health, and it also has B12, calcium, iodine, which is great for the thyroid, and it can also support with the prevention of yeast infections. However, if you do happen to have a yeast infection, actually dipping a tampon into yogurt and then inserting it into your vagina can lessen the inflammation and soothe your vaginal walls if you happen to have a yeast infection. Sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are vegetables that you can eat. They are healthy, very, very healthy. They are packed with nutrients and vitamins, and also minerals. Lack of minerals can be the root of our cravings. So having foods with high minerals can support us in having high minerals can support us in having overall better health and staying on our healthy wellness track. Spinach is also packed with lots of vitamins and minerals, and spinach is also packed with lots of vitamins and minerals,